Hey, and welcome to another Full Metal Random match. We've got a really fun match today, and, and there's a lot of interesting competitors. It's a James Bond match, and we've got three British people here to do it, which is just fitting. We've got Dave. Dave, how are you going?
Well, very well, thank you very much. Just back from doing my best Bond impression down the pub. But failed miserably, lost, and now I'm back here on time.
Also here, it's a little bit earlier than what you normally see in Matt. It's Joe Farrelly. Joe, how are you feeling?
I'm good, Malcolm. Looking forward to it.
And also here we've got Tony. Tony, how are you going?
I'm doing good, man. How are you? Feeling good, feeling dressed to the nines. This could either be a case that I dress up as Bond, or is the fact that I'm going to bury these two, so I dress as an Undertaker. You decide. Or the third option, I'm going to get fucking mullered, and I'm just ready for my funeral clothes.
But whatever that happens, it's going to be a fun match all the same. The way this works is we've got 30 questions of the main round, and once we go through there, then it'll be a 3-minute speed round, in which they win a point or lose a point. But before we can get to speed round, we've got to go to the main round. So here we go.
Can we do the speed round first? Come on, let's change it up. Let's spin it up, twist it, reverse it, flip reverse.
If you really want to start off with negative points,
that's a sensible one, mate.
So no, I'm not going to switch it up.
I'll be the first person Full Metal history to ever get minus points in a match.
But anyway, the first question is: how many James Bond movies feature Judi Dench as M?
Oh my god.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Joe.
Seven.
Ooh, Tony.
6.
And Dave.
Yeah, I went 7 as well.
It's actually 8 because she is in a recorded message.
We count the video.
Oh.
That's why I said feature, not.
You're a jerk. It's the first question, and you're already a jerk.
Oh my lord! Here we go.
All right, lads.
All right, okay.
Let's get ready for the box office questions.
We got this right, Joe. By the way, we got that right.
I bet I got it right in the spirit of competition.
The next question is: name both movies in which Robbie Coltrane appears as Valentin Dmitriov Zukovsky.
Hagrid himself?
Yep.
What was that? This is for the other two. What was the Coltrane show on ITV? That was it. It's not Touch of Frost, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And everyone's got their boards up.
Yep.
Tony.
Random shot in the dark, can't remember. GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies.
No. Dave.
Yes, exactly the same too. GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies.
And Joe.
GoldenEye, The World Is Not Enough.
That is correct.
That's the one. Oh, he missed one, didn't he? Of course he was.
I knew it was a Brosnan area. I just couldn't remember which one. I have to go now. Bugger.
Yeah.
The next question is: in which James Bond movies does he visit these 3 countries? USA, England, and Jamaica. And it's only these 3 countries. He doesn't visit any others.
You said 2 movies or just one?
It's just which James Bond movie does he visit these 3 countries? USA, England, and Jamaica.
Ooh, I wanna take you Bermuda, Jamaica.
There's something I can say about this, but it'll give it away. So I'll say it afterwards.
Jamaica, obviously, the home of Ian Fleming.
In 5, 4, 3, 2,
Can you repeat?
and I can. In which James Bond movie does he visit these countries? USA, England, and Jamaica.
Malcolm, which country would you most like to visit? Remember, you're on call with 3 British people.
I mean, England is definitely on my list.
So you're saying unequivocally that England is better than USA?
Pretty much what he just said.
Yeah. I do need you to say it though verbally. Or don't. Just make me look like a dick.
He's not going to. He's not going to.
You're a
3,
jerk.
2, and 1. Dave.
I think it's wrong. I think it's Dr. No. I know he went Jamaica and Dr. No, but
Nope.
no.
Joe.
Live and let die.
That is correct. And Tony.
Yep, Live and Let Die, New Orleans.
Oh, of course. Fuck's sake. Good job.
Technically, the country goes to it. I won't say it in case it comes up, actually.
Yeah, because it's not technically England, it's a
But yeah. And what I was going to say about this is my pub trivia. My pub quiz name is Triv and Let Die.
Oh, nice. That's decent fun.
But yeah.
Go for it,
The next question is, what does Anya Amasova vow to... why does Anya Amasova vow to kill James Bond in The Spy Who Loved Me?
Sorry, Malcolm, you're breaking completely.
Yep. Why does Anya Amasova vow to kill James Bond in The Spy Who Loved Me?
Say that name 5 times fast a day. You're a coward. Go on. You know your face is there. I want to, but I don't want to look like a tit. But
You
look
know
at
this
me.
is going to be the longest format of random of all time, don't you? We're just interrupting absolutely everything here.
I've drank a ton of coffee.
And Joe.
He killed her lover in Austria.
And Tony.
Oh, but I thought you said why couldn't she kill Bond? I've heard the question wrong.
And Dave.
He killed her fiance in the opening credits.
Wasn't it Italy though?
What's that?
I think it was Italy though, wasn't it?
I mean, what I needed was because he killed her lover. That I mean,
He gave,
that's
he gave more information than he needed. He gave wrong information. Just saying, the Brian Michael special gave too much information and got it wrong. If you want to be a jerk and give him the point, then fine. See how it is. This is going to be a travesty. I'm going to lose this match.
It won't be because of that, though, Tone.
No. I'm just saying this now so I have a good excuse when I do lose.
The next question is, what 2 directors appear in a cameo in Quantum of Solace?
Malcolm, I'm going to ask you to repeat. It's still breaking. Once we've done this question, I'll drop out and come back in.
What 2 directors appear in a cameo in Quantum of Solace?
I think it's these 2.
And 5, 4, 3,
High five.
2, and 1. Tony.
I think it's these 2 from memory. Edgar Wright and Duncan Jones.
No, Dave.
Oh, I don't know. I was wanting Lord and Miller.
And Joe.
No, I had nothing.
It's Guillermo del Toro and Alfonso Cuarón.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh God. No, I was thinking Star Wars. Bugger.
In that James Bond Star Wars crossover.
No, I just remember at the time that like a load of random people got dressed up as stormtroopers, like Kevin Smith. The princes got dressed up because the
Then
princes
got cut.
dressed up as space Nazis. Smart plan.
Then got cut. Yeah, Daniel Craig was in that.
Was he?
Yeah, Daniel Craig was the in the interrogation room, the stormtrooper that got Jedi mind tricked.
Ah.
But you've got a. I mean, he's not in the bottom corner anymore. But we've got a message from Jacoby.
Thank you, Jacoby, for making sure I didn't have a mustache.
He meant me.
Yeah, you as well. I quit dressed up and I needed a shave, so I messaged Jacoby saying, "Should I have a tash for this match?" I just sent him a picture of my beard at the time, and he was like, "No, you shouldn't. You work with children, you massive moron. Any picture of that online, you lose your job."
That's a fair point, well made.
You look like Jimmy Savile would be best friend.
Oh, again, I think Michael lost Malcolm with that one.
Yeah. Here's my plan. I'm going to try and make every 10 or so minutes a joke that Malcolm won't understand, but he's going to get a ton of shit from for anyone British ears.
It's all good. Can you hear me all right, Dow Joe?
We're on question number 20 now, Joe.
Yeah. I somehow got 17 right in a row.
Yeah, perfect. I've aced every single one.
Ironically, the questions were all: who does Daniel Craig play? Who does Roger Moore play? Who does Sean Connery play? What's the main character of Casino Royale? I don't know.
And
So
We'll keep quiet for a minute. Oh, see
Yeah. I'll shut up for once in my life.
technology, isn't it great?
Isn't it just? I annoyed my workmates with that one time. There was a 1 hour loop. There's a 1 hour loop on YouTube of Spanish Flea, Herb Albert Spanish Flea, and I played it.
Oh, you evil
Stop.
bastard.
So we're live.
Yep.
So we just doing that. New British Empire takes over and interview Malcolm for the next 30 minutes.
Yeah. Malcolm, how come you never been on New British Empire Live? How come you never watched it?
You're asking a
How come
question.
you've never put a comment in the chat?
Well, I actually have. Joe, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep. We're back.
That's my for the UK people. That's my
Question
representation of when
34
BBC goes down. There's a little girl.
Right.
There's a clown. There's a chalkboard. I can't remember what else is on.
Not a lot else. Anyway, question number 19.
Yep.
Now I'm going to go back in time to question number 6. Inspector, what was Christoph Waltz's character's name before he takes the name of Blofeld?
I hate you, Malcolm.
Oh yeah, I hear that all the time.
Yeah.
I'm used to it.
Oh God, I've not seen Spectre since it came out in cinemas. Just because I was there, just like, yeah, I gathered.
And everyone's got their boards up. Dave,
Franz Oberhauser.
Joe,
Franz Oberhauser.
and Tony.
See, why I was considerate because this is a American audience primarily, so I translated it from German. So Franz Oberhausen is actually Henry Jones in English. So you're welcome. Gave me the point.
Yeah. if you hated me for that question, you're going to hate me for this one.
Oh, I already hate you.
And Brooklyn's specialty of follow-up questions. What does Spectre stand for?
Oh my god.
I 100% have the question right. Actually, Malcolm, I'll let you play a game. I won't turn my board around if you give me the point, and you won't get to know whether or not it's highly offensive what I've written.
Joe,
Do you want to take that risk?
Joe, what do you have?
A special executive for counterintelligence, terrorism, extortion.
Tony.
Are you sure you want to take this risk? This is in your hands. If
I
you
will
get
take
pulled out
the-
from Sandy Robinson, this is going to be your fault.
I'll take the risk because I don't trust that you got the right answer.
Fine. Some people eat cats to reset evolution. That is the correct answer.
Paul Oyama.
Yeah, that is true. Paul Oyama does eat and beat up cats.
Right, I got special criminal terrorist and extortion. That would do, won't it?
Yep.
No,
I've missed out on a load of them.
but Joe, but yeah, Joe
So
got it
close.
completely right.
Sure. Can we do this as a handicap match?
Yeah.
Go on. New British Empire versus Joe.
The next question is: What was
Do we have to?
What was the last movie that featured Bernard Lee as M?
I know this. Why did my brain? Blah 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 blah.
Oh, my pen's dying. No, it's not. It's back.
I'm gonna punch you in the face, Malcolm. If I get this wrong, I'm coming after you. I'm walking out. I'm walking out. I'm walking to New Zealand. I will get a Thomas Cook flight and be there.
Tony.
The water's not enough.
No, Dave.
License to Kill.
And Joe.
Moonraker.
What was the
Moonraker
answer?
is correct.
Oof. No,
Wait, what?
I went the one before.
Yeah, the world is not enough. The world is not enough was Judi Dench's M. So
Oh, fuck! I heard the question wrong. I thought you said cute, and I was like, my brain was going. It was strong. Yeah.
John Cleese one, yeah. Anyway, that'll be a question.
and it was Desmond Llewellyn who played Q.
I know.
yeah.
I'm aware. I'm aware now. I just heard the question wrong, and my brain went coffee high.
The next question is:
What was it?
Bibby
What
Dow
was it
appeared
yours?
in For
What's
Your
it?
Eyes.
Pay attention.
I can't understand his accent.
Sorry.
Malcolm's got no
Say that
chance.
again. You've broken my signal's awful.
Don't worry.
Yeah, you're winning.
Yeah. You're still
Yeah.
comfortably beating us.
The character of Bibby Dow appeared in For Your Eyes Only. She's a prodigy in what sport?
Can you say that again?
Yep. The character of Bibby Dow appeared in For Your Eyes Only. She is a prodigy in what sport?
The annoying thing is, the movies that I have watched to prepare for this, you've not mentioned once. If we go this entire time without mentioning one movie in particular that I've suffered through for this, the threat of punching you in the face turns to I'm going to cold-blooded kill you.
Um,
So we'll just make him remake The Hobbit again.
Yeah. Oh, good work with that, Peter.
But Dave, what do you have?
Ice skating, figure skating.
That is correct. Joe
Figure skating.
and Tony.
I think that's not the right answer.
You know when you go and you be confident going, oh yeah, I grew up with this stuff, I know it, but the back of my hand, like, then some wanker from New Zealand goes, hey, what's this really random fact that you can't remember? You're like, potato.
The next question is, in Dr. No, when James Bond returns to his apartment after meeting with M, what is Sylvia Trent wearing while she is playing golf?
Oh my
What?
God. Yeah, I knew the last part of that. I knew she was playing golf. God damn you, Malcolm.
What she
I'm
was
gonna
wearing?
punch you in the face.
I don't know what's going on with my reception.
Cut
all
her
good.
out.
No, sorry. What is Sylvia Trench wearing off?
Yeah, in Dr. No.
Yeah.
I just want to publicly apologize to my friends, my family, Jacoby, my teammates. I've let you all down, and we're not even halfway through.
And you're still bullying hosts.
I'm allowed to bully hosts. It's my charm. It's my je ne sais quoi. I'm not going to let him talk now. I'm just going to keep talking over him because I want to be evil.
Dave.
I feel, yeah, anyway, no, I feel for you.
Dave, what do you have?
A towel? Towel.
No. Joe.
Robe?
No. Tony.
Oh, you're taking my mic off. That joke doesn't really work. Nothing. New golf is fun. There's a reason why I'm not.
Bikini.
But she was wearing James Bond's shirt.
Oh, God. Also, I was watching the 18 rating one.
Jane Bond.
Oh, yeah.
That's a no.
The next question is, the franchise has been nominated 6 times for Best Original Song. Name 3 of the movies that were nominated.
Malcolm, you know what I'm going to ask?
Yep. I'll just shorten it down to make it easier. Name 3 of the movies that were nominated for Best Original Song.
You want the movies, not the songs itself.
I mean, if Brooklyn had wrote this, he probably would want the name of the songs.
No, Brooklyn would just have already given us the answers, me and Dave, because we're his team.
Yeah.
Screw Joe. You know, the worst thing about this question is, not only is it Bond, it's also Fandom Oscars, which is insert named here as 2 categories that are match show coming. So if I get this question wrong, Jacoby is just going to start. There's going to be a message in Multiplex saying new team name needed. Insert name here is dead. So Malcolm, you might kill us. Congratulations, you were the first victim, and now you're going to kill us. You're a jerk.
Joe, what do you have?
It's the best poker face I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Live and Let Die, Spectre, and Skyfall.
That is correct. Tony.
Skiffle, Live and Let Die, and Spectre.
And Dave.
Right, okay. I've got Live and Let Die, Skyfall, and Goldfinger.
Goldfinger was not one.
Yeah, I
of
don't
them.
think Shirley Bassey ever got a nomination.
God damn it.
The other 3 movies was For Your Eyes Only, The Spy Who Loved Me, and even though it's non-canon, the 1967 Casino Royale was also nominated.
Of course it was.
The
Casino
next-
Royale 06 was rubbed. That should have had it. Chris Cornell's fantastic. That song. It's the best one of the last 20 years.
The next question is
Who
in
sang?
in Die Another Day, who is James Bond traded for in a prisoner exchange?
Oh my lord!
Wasn't he traded for a packet of cigarettes? Oh no, that's the movie.
2 points of lager and a packet of crisps.
Yeah. That's the X-rated movie that I saw. Diana Hey.
Tony,
I think it's Zhao.
Dave,
I went Colonel Moon.
and Joe.
Zhao.
I guess I'm wrong.
That is Zhao is correct.
Cool. Just I spelled it Z-E-O, but I said it right. Is that okay?
Yeah.
You just don't want to argue with you. You could have put anything.
I mean,
Yeah.
Smith's.
Yes.
I'm not going to penalise people for spelling. them.
Cool. I
Oh.
apologize for my spelling of Asian names is a bit off.
Yeah.
My apologies to the Asian community that watches our programming.
The next question is: at the start of Octopussy, what is Agent 009 dressed as when he is carrying a Fabergé egg?
The most annoying thing about Octopussy, there's no cats with 8 legs.
Sorry, Malcolm.
I've-
Malcolm, I need to repeat again. I got
Uh,
I got
it-
Octopussy, I got Fabergé egg.
Yep, it's all good. At the start of Octopussy, what is Agent 009 dressed as when he is killed while carrying a Fabergé egg?
What is he dressed as?
What is he dressed as? Yep.
I want to see the remake of Octopussy, but with a female lead, which will be 4 dicks.
I'm done. I'm done.
You're welcome. I'm not here for my trivia. That's been abundantly clear.
I don't think you're losing though.
I think I am.
You're not going to joke me out of this match.
We'll try.
Yeah.
Joe, what do you have?
It's a clown.
Tony,
You see, we don't actually know what the party was about. So I put waiter because it could have been a clown as a waiter. I demand proof that the clown was not a waiter as well. Did he have something in his hands? We don't know. So give me the point.
Dave.
Put Tony Healed. Spelt it as a clown though.
The next question is
What number?
14.
Oh,
Been here 40 minutes and we've only gone halfway through. You're welcome, people.
What type of tournament does Les Chauffeurs set up at the Casino Royale?
sorry. What
Sorry,
name?
Malcolm, I
Sorry.
need to
What?
repeat again.
Yeah.
Didn't get any of
No, I
it.
was going to repeat it. What type of tournament does Les Chauffeurs
Oh, the
set
sheep.
up? Yeah, set up at the Casino Royale.
Was it? Okay.
Actually, it's called Let's Go. Darts match up north in a pub. Bit of arrows.
Yeah,
Bit of arrows and a bit of dominoes.
yeah. When I wrote this match, I set myself up for failure with pronunciation. So
yeah.
You did. Hilarious. So why is Tony not allowed in Full Metal Random anymore? Well,
He wouldn't let Malcolm talk. Kept
Right.
interrupting him.
it's a
Whenever he
massive
tried to
dick.
get people to do things. And then when he goes
Right.
to talk, someone else starts talking instead.
I know, it's ridiculous. Like,
Right, it looks like everyone is ready. Tony, you can speak.
Baccarat?
Dave.
Right, okay, now I'm going to argue with this one because there's obviously 2 Casino Royales. Texas Poker Hold'em was the 08, 06 one. Baccarat was the earlier one. So
Yeah.
I'm right anyway.
Well, that was the one I was looking for.
You didn't say which one, Bo.
Yeah.
Well, was the character?
I've already accepted 67 Casino Royale as an answer.
What I was about to say is, was the character Lashif in
Yes.
the
Ooh.
Because it's based on the book.
Okay, I will give you Baccarat then as well, Joe.
That's gross. What ends?
I mean, I was going to give you just poker anyway as well. Like, yeah.
But yeah, in the 60s one, it was Baccarat.
Baccarat,
I'll
yeah.
both and argue either way, but
I think
Yeah,
in the book as well, it is Baccarat. So
Yeah. I mean, the only reason yeah.
Malcolm
But
just doesn't want to argue with me. He's like, it's 9:30. I've only woken up an hour ago. I don't want to have to deal with his bullshit anymore. Just let's finish this quickly so I don't have to speak to him again for another 8 months.
The next question is, before 2015 Spectre, what movie featured the final appearance of the Spectre organization by name?
Ooh, by name, bollocks.
Sorry, Malcolm. One more time, please.
It's all good. Before 2015 Spectre, what movie featured the final appearance of the Spectre organization by name?
Malcolm, if you had to start your own company, what anagram would you use?
wetter.
I would go with Bob. Buy our bargains. Bob. Coming soon, 2020.
Dave.
Spy Who Loved Me?
Joe.
You only live twice.
And Tony.
Living Daylights?
It was Diamonds Are Forever.
No, that's a Kanye West song.
The next question is, what is the name given to the group of 12 women that James meets in the Research Institute on Her Majesty's Secret Service?
Sorry, can you repeat that? You cut out a little bit.
Yep. What name is given to the group of 12 women that James meets in the Research Institute on Her Majesty's Secret Service?
I'm sorry, what women?
12.
The group of 12 women.
Well, I was there like, when the fuck were the elves in James Bond?
Yeah, did.
So is that what name is given to the woman or women? I couldn't.
Women.
Woman, yeah.
The group of 12.
Yeah.
Once again, I may have accidentally watched the porn version instead with my answer.
I think me and you both are.
They're just always on. I don't get it.
It looks like everyone is ready. Joe, what do you have?
Is it General Bond?
No, Tony.
The Dirty Dozen.
Must have misheard the question.
They were known as the Angels of Death.
Also the Dirty Dozen.
The next question is, what is the name of the character played by Ray Fiennes who becomes M in Skyfall?
I'm trying to remember. Can I get multiple choice?
No.
Are you sure? If I get my dog, can he give me the answer?
If your dog can say it, yes.
He's a talented dog.
But Joe, what do you have?
Gareth Mallory.
Tony,
Harry Waters.
Dave,
I just had Mallory.
um,
That's where the M parts comes from.
yeah.
I didn't realise M.
I mean,
randomly
yeah.
assigned. I didn't realise it stood for "Don't you say to another word." Sorry, yes. Anyway.
unfortunately, I can't give you just the last name, Dave. But
All right, you'll accept a video message from Judi Dench in another film, but you won't accept the stern.
Yeah, give him the point, damn it.
When you
I
don't have the
protest.
full name.
We will walk out if you don't give him the
You didn't
point.
specify first or last.
Yeah.
yeah. That's fair.
And I deserve the point as well because I got one of his characters.
No, you don't.
The next question is from Russia with Love, what train does James Bond, Ali Kerim-Bey, and Tatiana Romanova escape on after stealing the Lecter?
You want the name of the train?
I want the name of the train.
So I'm guessing the 740 to Edinburgh isn't what you're looking for.
No.
Totally.
It's also not called Thomas the Tank Engine or Hogwarts Express.
Gordon.
Oh god. Sorry, can you repeat the question? I'm actually trying to take this one seriously now.
Yeah.
And from Russia with Love, what train does James Bond, Ali Kerim-Bey, and Tatiana Romanova escape on after stealing the Lecter?
You just wanted to say those names again, didn't you?
Partially, yeah, but I'm actually deciding between two. Because the obvious one in my head is the one that you two probably have got written down, but also I'm thinking of the one that goes.
As long as it
goes
goes that way.
one that goes that way, and you got a little weird man with a mustache, and then one that goes that way, and you have a lot of people going, aye.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tony,
I'm like 40% sure on this. Orient Express?
Dave,
Orient Express.
and Joe.
The correct answer.
Flying Scotsman.
That's going to be 3 for 3.
Everyone gets a point.
All wrong.
I was it. My brain just went. Yeah, my brain just went Flying Scotsman for some reason. I was like, I swear that doesn't make sense. But the names, it has to go from Russia as well. It has to be going through Russia. But I was like, it could be going Scotland.
The next question is
Yeah,
and, 19.
Okay, cool.
we should be finished before midnight if I shut up.
Not gonna happen.
Nope. In what James Bond movie will you hear the following quote? I thought Christmas only comes once a year.
Oh dear Lord.
Home Alone 2.
Sorry, Malcolm, you didn't-
Yep. In what James Bond movie will you hear the following quote? I thought Christmas only came once a year.
Oh my Lord. It's going to annoy me. I always get these mixed up, I think.
James Bond versus Zombie Santa.
I'm pretty sure that's what the upcoming movie starring Daniel Craig is all about.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I believe it's on. All right, Malcolm, screw this question for a second. Which crossover would you most like with James Bond?
James Bond and Harry Potter.
Because no, but guns don't work in the Harry Potter universe. That's like say, oh yeah, you're just gonna have a guy that's good with punching. It's like Avada Kedavra. Blech.
Dave, what do you have?
World is not enough.
That is correct. Joe.
The world is not enough.
And Tony.
The world is not enough.
Dr. Christmas Jones.
The world is not enough. I went GoldenEye. I got the two mixed up. I just had Sean Bean in my head saying it. I just had Yorkshire.
The next question is
No, nothing.
in Goldfinger. How many years is the dirty bomb that is placed on the US bullion depository designed to make the gold radioactive for?
Oh, I've no idea. They didn't know what they were doing back then, so
Is
let's
that
go with
how
that.
many years?
Yes.
How many years? Yep.
Malcolm, have you ever dumped a girl and then decided to melt solid gold over her to kill her? What precious metal would you use to kill your ex-lover? I think you'll be quite frugal. I think you'll be bronze.
Tin.
I just got a load of copper pennies, melted them down. was back in
Joe.
the back.
That's you, Joe.
That's you.
58.
That's your name.
Tony.
I went with actual radiation, so 400.
Dave.
And I figured they had no idea what they were talking about, and they went 100.
58 is correct.
Are you
We
sure?
figured that as soon as he went that specific.
No,
I figured.
I'm sorry.
that one.
I'm going to challenge that because I answered in dog years.
You're still wrong.
I demand a challenge. Give me my challenge. This isn't classic. You don't get told off for doing challenges.
We do. You're overruled.
I also didn't say that you get challenges either. So
I'm so going to find you in the alley.
the next question is,
Bond
what activity?
says 57 years. Goldfinger correct. 58.
He knows what he's doing, Tony. Why are we in a match with him?
I don't know. I thought this was going to be fun. He actually watches the movies.
No.
I don't like this.
The next question.
We won with a full house at the end of Casino Royale. Jeez.
I watched Born for this. I was going to do joke answers. Now I have to play kind of serious.
This is kind of serious, by the way.
This is slightly serious. This is what happens when I'm not playing in a team match. I don't have Jacoby to go, shut the fuck up and listen.
The next
Sorry,
question. The next question
Please
is,
go ahead.
What activity is James Bond doing when he meets Domino in Thunderball?
I don't let to answer. This is a PG competition.
Was that when he Domino?
Yeah. When he meets Domino, what is he doing?
How do I put sex politely?
Tony.
Tennis?
Dave.
Swimming.
Joe.
For the correct answer.
Yeah.
Diving.
Well, I'm in a conundrum because he was, because Dave is technically correct.
Yes, he was swimming underwater.
He
Yes.
was also playing tennis underwater.
I mean, unfortunately, I can't give you diving, but like the activity he was doing was snorkeling, but he was still
To
swimming.
be fair,
So
it's diving. I would say both are applicable. Because diving, it's not diving like off a high board. It's diving.
I mean, if Joe had said scuba diving, maybe.
But when you say diving, it's not a case of he's on a 10 meter platform doing backflips. He's not Jason Statham here.
I mean, I'll give Joe that because Tony wants Joe to get.
Here's what I want.
Yeah.
I want Joe to get so many points ahead of us. It doesn't look like it's that terrible. It looks like he's so amazing. I'm being smart here. This is tactics, people. I to like question 25. I'm just going to be telling him the answers if I know them.
Now, me and you are going to get banned from being on one of these together, Tony, because
Yeah.
But the next question is, what James Bond movie stars Christopher Walken, Patrick McNee, and Dolph Lundgren?
It's
Was
that
that
one.
what Bond film stars Patrick McNee?
yes,
Yeah, and Christopher Walken.
and Dolph Lundgren.
I didn't know James Bond was in Rocky.
I say Creed 2.
I know. I must crush you. Hey, what Rocky character would take Bond in a fight?
Any of them?
I don't know. I think the only one that can really do it would be Clubber Lang.
No.
What,
'cause-
Even Mickey would take him.
Oh, come on. What?
Tony, what do you have?
Well, it's not enough.
Dave,
Christopher Walken, View to a King.
Buggery.
Joe,
View to a Kill as well.
Can I just take a sidebar for a second? Ladies and gentlemen, when you get a match, you should probably train for it instead of staying in bed all day feeling shit about yourself because your life's going to terrible. You really should train for it instead of going, like, when you have 5 movies planned to watch in a day and, like, you're going to read the IMDb, you're going to watch the, what's the documentary, Everything or Nothing, you're going to do all this. But then instead you go, my dog's in bed with me, I'm feeling shit because my life's going shit, I'm just going to stay in and listen to random podcasts about cats. It's not a good plan. It's really not a good plan, people.
Got a new podcast out.
Yeah. It's catatonic. Puts me straight to sleep. Thank you. Trying to feel.
The next question is
What
who,
number?
23.
Okay, cool.
We're nearly there.
Who plays General Leonid Pushkin in The Living Daylights?
Oh my god.
So who played General Pushkin?
Yep, who plays General Pushkin?
Oh my god.
The question is, do I play serious or do I go for funny answers? What's the scores? Do you have them to hand, Malcolm?
I don't want to know.
I mean,
God.
I mean, you're doing fine, Dave. It's Tony that really doesn't want to know.
I'm okay knowing.
How far ahead of him am I?
If I got a question, if me and Dave were playing together, have we scored as much as Joe?
No.
Joe, what do you have?
John Rhys Davies.
That is correct. Tony,
I actually knew that. I want Roy Chubby Brown.
Dave,
I went Michael Waters or something like that. It's
You know when your brain just doesn't.
no, in my
accept
defense, I went
anything?
Crosskov. I got my bad guys screwed up.
but before we go to the next question, I'll update the scores because Tony really wants to know. And
tell me.
In first place, we've got Joe on 18 points. Dave is second on 10 points. And Tony has 5 points.
It's 5
So,
more than you,
no.
Malcolm.
If we were playing together, we'd still be losing.
The next question is, what is the name of the island that Dr. No owns?
Quick question: Is there any chance that I could win this, even if Joe gets nothing right for the next 6 questions and all 5 wrong?
No, there's
Good.
no
I'm
chance.
going jokes. You should have told me that. You should have gone. No, you still have a chance, just so you don't get shit answers. Malcolm, I'm teaching you future techniques when you have to deal with assholes like me.
Dave, what do you have?
I've gone for an MCU crossover and gone nowhere
Joe.
for the correct answer.
The person that's taking this seriously
Crap.
and actually knows the stuff.
Of course,
That's correct. Tony.
Notopia. For all your no needs. Do you want a no keyring? Go to Notopia. You know what the issue is about Notopia? The main issue, the traffic there is abysmal. Like, the airports are terrible, trains are terrible to get there. There's no way out of Notopia.
The next question is,
At least give me credit.
and Tony predicted it earlier. What is the highest grossing James Bond movie worldwide?
When did he predict that one? What was it?
I
Oh, I
said-
missed it. Was it-
Well,
I was in-
he said earlier. Now for the box office question.
yeah,
Malcolm, did
we're on
you
the
get
pub for that one.
Yep. What is the highest grossing James Bond movie worldwide?
James Bond and the Order of Secret.
What's the highest grossing Bond movie?
Yeah.
Of all time.
Oh, this is so bad.
I did research on this. I'm like 99% sure I'm right. However, I thought I've been 99% sure I'm right about 5 questions at this point.
I'm probably wrong. I've just gone gut math feeling.
You probably should get that checked. That doesn't sound good.
Mm.
Once again,
Right.
apologies to Joe. You were expecting a good match. You were expecting like something serious. Then you got me and Dave following my lead.
Joe, what do you have?
Get the right answer in there straight away. That's you, Joe.
Skyfall.
That is correct. Tony
Skyfall.
and Dave.
Skyfall.
If memory serves, I think it's like the third biggest the production company ever had, or something like that.
I don't know.
Like it's the big. I think if memory serves, it's the biggest British film of all time. I think it beats the Harry Potter ones.
It's definitely beat all those silly student films.
Yeah. The next question is: who sang the title song for On Her Majesty's Secret Service?
Cheeky.
Wait, sorry, can you repeat that?
I can. Who sang the title song for On Her Majesty's Secret Service?
I'm like 100% sure that this question is a trick, but I'm just going to put an answer down.
It's probably not Adele.
Hello, it's me. Oh, have you heard Adele and her husband split up? Terrible for her, but her next album is going to be fucking fantastic. Why did you not open the bins?
Yeah.
They've been sat there for 3 bloody days. You
Well, that's
said
full of
you would
edible
do it.
It's Adele.
Malcolm's just there questioning his life choices. We're gone to the point. It's still only about 10 a.m. in the morning for him, so he's like, it's too early to drink. It's way too early to drink, but this bastard's pushing me to it.
What I was about to say is, if Adele's watching this match, she's having an idea for a
does have
song.
choices as well.
We apologize.
Tony, what do you have?
I'm like 99% sure that On the Manchester Secret Service is the only one that didn't have a song sung. It was a classical piece, wasn't it? But just in case, Shirley Bassey.
No, Dave.
Louis Armstrong, we have all the time in the world.
That is correct. Joe.
Have a beat Joe. If I beat Joe on this,
right,
I'll win. I'm coming to
it was orchestral at the start, which is an orchestral piece by John Barry, but I also put Louis Armstrong in case you were talking about.
God damn him.
I'm counting that. Give me the point. Give me the point.
Well, Shirley
you were
Bassey wasn't.
However, I had to
involved.
give an answer because you said sing, so I knew that you were wrong, so I took a chance. I could have left it as like you
No,
are wrong.
no,
Like,
no,
should
no,
I just write you are wrong on it next time? Shall I?
I'm going to claim a moral victory if I get an answer right and Joe gets it wrong.
Yeah.
Any of them.
The next question is: who directed Quantum of Solace?
Someone that didn't know what he was doing.
Yes. I'm useless with directors.
I'm useless with trivia.
But that came out during Reich. It was a tough time.
Do it.
I should just put some Sombrero Southerners on now. Save the hassle.
Dave.
Alfonso Cuarón. No, I don't know how you spell it.
That
Which
is
is even worse than you would have done there, Malcolm. But
that is not right. Joe,
is it not? Are you sure?
Mark Forster.
that is correct.
That's
Okay,
what I meant.
I thought Martin Campbell went back through it.
I've told him rubbish with directors.
The next question is: what is the highest rated movie on Rotten Tomatoes?
What, in total or?
This is
Oh, come on.
the critic score. What is the highest? Like, I always use the critic score for this. These.
Oh my god!
Oh, God. It's going to be an early film because it's always the case that with the classic ones, it only gets reviewed if they're saying positive shit about it.
Which case, then? I'll go with your logic there.
Yeah, I'm just helping people out now. I've given up. I'm taking over your show. I've been doing it secretly this entire match. I'm just now obliterate.
Joe.
For the correct answer.
It's the best. I'm hoping anyway. It's the best movie. Casino Royale.
That is incorrect. Tony.
I'm thinking it's the best movie, Goldfinger.
Dave.
No, you nodded it in, though. He's right. It's Live and Let Die.
It's Goldfinger.
I got a question, Joe Data. I got a question, Joe Data. I got a question, Joe Data.
Stop.
I don't know where my board went, though.
But I'm going to say behind you.
I'll tell.
I studied everything except Rotten Tomatoes score.
You see, he studied, Tony. He studied.
Yeah, I had the intention of studying.
I studied by watching.
Don't lie, Joe. You just wanted Tony to feel better about himself.
And the see me strip. I told him that would happen.
The next question is: what year was Live and Let Die released?
Oh, God damn it. I'm getting ruined here because I listed the audio book of it, which is fantastic. If you are a Bond fan, you should really find it. That came out. Check
the math.
Malcolm, what's 7 times 4?
Oh. Oh.
Do you know? No, hold it. What is 7 times 4? No one give an answer until Malcolm Goldilay tells us what 7 times 4 is.
Well, I'll tell you what it's not. It is not 5.
No, we're not doing this.
2,
No,
1.
we're not. 7 times 4.
Dave,
7 times 4.
28.
Malcolm, just say 28. Just shoot him up. 1973.
Joe.
$1973.
And Tony.
The book fucked me, 72.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Well, more specifically, Brooklyn Scroogey. You got cursed by Brooklyn.
I know, I deserve a sandwich.
What number are we on?
This is the last question of the main round.
Come on.
Tina Turner is well known for singing the theme song to GoldenEye, but who wrote the song?
Oh, yes, because that movie trivia where you figure out writers. Most people don't even know screenwriters, let alone songwriters. Where was the question about Ian Fleming?
Tony, guess what?
What?
I know it.
I have a guess.
I like you.
He's already been.
Looks like everyone is ready. Tony.
It's that type of music, Quincy Jones.
Nope. Dave.
You're a dick.
Madonna.
No. Joe.
Is it Bono and the Edge?
That is correct.
See, most people have just gone either U2 or Bono. Oh no, he had to get it perfectly right.
Yeah.
And go,
I mean, I would. I mean, if someone had said U2, I probably would have given it to them.
But it wasn't Dave or you, Malcolm. So why would you answer with you two?
But anyway, we have
finished the first round.
it's taken us an hour, but we've finally reached the speed round.
55 more questions to go.
Come on. We'll get a popcorn in. Who's getting a pizza?
Well, I've only got 5. There's only 5 questions left, so I'm putting 3 minutes on the clock. Time will begin.
So what do we need to do? Just write it down, or do we shout it out? Or
you still write it down.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. And if you get the question right, you gain a point. If you get it wrong, you lose a point.
Why if you don't give an answer?
How was it? But I will do the scores. In the lead, Joe has 24 points. Dave has 13 points, and Tony has 7.
That's all right. So I can not answer anything, and he can't beat me.
You just go home.
I mean,
you've won, Joe. Well played.
Yeah. Once again, I've said this jokingly, but I do apologise, Joe. We should have done a better job to be more on your level.
But yeah, I mean, we'll do the speed round anyway, just for accuracy's sake. See what happens. But I'm going to start the time with the first question. What is the name of Elliot Carver's wife, who James seduces in Tomorrow Never Dies?
Sorry, I was a bit jumpy. Was that Elliot wife?
Yep. What is her name?
You know, if I don't answer a question at all, do I still lose a point?
Yes.
I'm ending up with 2 points. I'm ending up with 2 points. I'm ending up with 2 points. I'm going to strip.
Please don't. Dave, what do you have?
It's Terry Hatcher.
I mean,
Tony, just because you can't swear anymore, don't stop.
It is Terry Hatcher.
Joe.
It was what the character's name was.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't know that though.
Fair.
Paris Carver.
That is correct. Tony.
I went with her stage name of Barry Manilow. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl.
No, her name was
Yellow
Barry.
feathers in her hair. I'll always go down there.
The next question is...
Tell me you wouldn't want Barry Manilow to do a Bond track. He's looking for his mute button again.
The next question is, in Moonraker, how does Hugo Drax have Corianne Dufour killed?
Who?
Hugo Drax.
No, sorry. Yeah,
I 100% have the answer right. I 100%. Malcolm looks like that face there was like a parent going, "No, you don't, you little bastard. I'm one step away from disowning you. I'm sending you to the farm."
Everyone looks really...
I don't look ready.
In Moonraker, how does Hugo Drax have Corianne Dufour killed?
I'm good.
Tony.
By murdering her.
I mean, technically.
Yeah, technically, yes. So give me the damn point.
No,
but I'm not giving you the point because it's
I
a
answer under
specific.
protest. No, I under protest.
Dave.
Piranhas.
No, Joe.
Are you a mime artist in disguise?
Sets the dogs on there.
Sets the dogs on.
That's that one. Yes. Okay.
I answer now the following questions under protest due to my missing point.
The
Malcolm Godelay is a thief. He steals
That-
points off you, and he steals kittens.
For
Um,
Paul to punch.
Yeah.
well, the final question of the speed round, because Tony made the time one out, is who plays Dario in License to Kill?
Oh my god.
You know what I did? I was smart. I knew there was a timeline limit, so I just made sure I couldn't lose all my points.
Dario.
Dario.
And everyone looks ready. Dave.
No, it's not. I've gone Benicio del Toro because I
That's
like
correct. That's correct.
Dave.
Joe.
Beat that one, Tony.
I actually knew that one, but
Benicio
then I
All right.
remembered.
And Tony.
All right, I'm going to play a game with you, Malcolm. What do you think I've written on my board?
The incorrect answer.
Yeah, he's right.
All right, hold it. If you give me that, if you accept that as an answer, if I accept that as an answer, I demand that my murdering her answer gets correct. But I went with Pop Idol star Darius Dinesh. I'm shocked you didn't think of him. Nobody
Right.
there
I
could
can't
be
believe I got
so good.
Which means we are at the end of
The second
football
round.
the
End of your patience.
well, we've reached the end of the match, which means and your winner with a score of 27 points is Joe.
What?
We was robbed.
Second place, we've got Dave with 12 points, and last we've got Tony with 4 points.
Is that more than I got in Middle Earth or less?
I
'Cause if
think
If this is less, that's quite poor. No, he's not. No, he's not, Joe. No, he's not.
He watched for the first 5
Guaranteed.
minutes, then got sick of me, like most people do, like Malcolm did, like my mother did.
Like Malcolm did an hour ago.
but yeah, I don't know how much you got in the Middle Earth, but
Not a lot.
I figure it's around the same amount. But
Should know this off by heart.
but yeah, I'm just going to put this comment on there from Jacoby because I thought it was really funny.
Jacoby, you've been in matches with me quite a lot. You should know how this works by now.
but time to
Guys.
go to. I'm going to go. I'm going.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
Time to say goodbye.
But yeah, Joe,
Guys,
how do
thank
you
very
feel
much.
about?
I can only apologise for.
That's quite apt.
I feel pretty good. Unfortunately, my signal's been quite poor, so I can't really be able to join any of this banter that Tony brings. It's a real shame because he does bring it.
Oh, thanks.
So I'll just have to see all the funny things that were said on a rewatch later on.
Oh my god.
But yeah, Dave, how did you feel about how the match went?
Oh, it was amazing. It's fantastic. I've never been happier coming into and out of a match before. I truly, honestly, I've had my pants pulled down around my ankles, and
He got anally fisted, he's trying to say. Just right up there. Joe's going to pull his arm out and it's just going to be shit straight up through his forearm. I know a guy like that once. Don't want to talk about it. I still look like a cowboy to this day.
And Tony, I know you like talking, but how do you feel about how the match went?
10 seconds
just
of that.
I can't do that. Disappointed myself. I thought that my Bond knowledge was a bit better. I think the questions were just a bit above my level. Like Joe, I kept saying this during the match. Dude is fantastic at this shit. I don't understand why he's not seen as one of the top players in fandom and geek. The man is fucking phenomenal, and like it's ridiculous that he gets like, and he plays classics at 2 a.m. in the morning. He still does okay in them. But if in geek and in fandom and shit like that he's going to crush when he gets his opportunity. And Dave's just shit.
And that's coming from the person who scored less points than Dave. So
yeah, but I was being funny. Can I make a challenge?
You can if you want.
That was a question of you can say it, but it's not going to fucking happen in your life. I said this earlier. I said this in a chat a couple of weeks ago. I'm just saying it like live so that it actually happens. Me versus Jacoby Bancroft versus Kenneth Lee, the cool guy, in a match where it's just random questions from other previous random matches. So you don't even have to write them. You just have to go in the previous categories and just pull them out. Go on. You know you want to. Go on. Go on.
I could. I mean, I may like if the other two want that match, I can make it happen.
I'm pretty sure that they do. I speak on behalf of, as insert name here, I would say that Jacoby would like to beat me in a match to get more points, to get more reputation. I'm pretty sure he's happy with that. And I want to just speak to Kenneth Lee because I still believe he is Brooklyn Vale.
But what if I get Brooklyn on the call as well?
My brain would explode. It'll literally just be blur, and that whole wall would just be covered in red. And my dog will walk in and just start licking it off, and it'll be gruesome. You'll get a ton of views, though. It'll be incredible for you for Full Metal.
And with that, we've reached the end of Full Metal Rest. So from Tony, from Joe, from Dave, and from myself, we'll see you next week, and stay random.